Guys, a lot is going on. And when I say a lot is going on. Now, you guys can remember a few days ago when I learned about the follow-up as it relates to Megan Thee Stallion suing blogger Milagro, right? And I said to you guys, everyone in that case is a mother liar, because you can tell, you can literally, if you look into the details of the case, you can literally tell that everyone and their mama is lying on that case. And I said a lot is going on that case, which will be slowly revealed to us. But when the truth in Jamaica, we would say story come to bump, or when the truth comes to bump, which means a peak. When it gets to that peak, they're going to turn our heads in another way, like they're going to distract us. Well, Mr. DJ Academics is actually revealing the strategy that Rock Nation is using behind all of this, because Rock Nation, they allegedly have their eyes set on Nicki Minaj. So they're trying to get to Nicki Minaj and Drake, right? So he basically says that he understands how they work. His name came up in the deposition, a few times. He was deposed as well, as you guys can remember. Yes, he was deposed by Rock Nation. So Rock Nation is just going to call in a bunch of people to question them. No, what this is also saying to me is that not only are they going for Nicki Minaj, something is going on with Rock Nation. It's as though Rock Nation is crumbling and they're trying to move pieces behind the scenes while putting up a lot of smoke screens and mirrors at the forefront. Like so much is going on. And if you are looking into all of these things, guys, you would automatically say to yourself that, while I understand what's going on, a lot of this is not making any sense. And then you would start asking yourself, like, what is the truth that is going on here between Milagro, Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion? But it's as though Rock Nation is just using people, for what reason? To what end? To what gain? Why do you want to depose Nicki so bad? Why do you want to get to Nicki Minaj so badly? What's the obsession here? It's like an overkill at this point. Now, in case you guys don't know who Milagro is a blogger. She did a lot of videos talking about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case. Now, what Megan Thee Stallion and her legal team, they're saying is that Milagro released fake coin of Megan Thee Stallion, which traumatized her. I can definitely see that. They're also saying that Milagro was paid by Tory Lanez and his father, allegedly, and Milagro had affairs with Tory Lanez's dad, and they are, providing text messages that would suggest that such a thing actually went down, including, Milagro showing up to Tory Lanez's dad's house. Text message indicating their arranged meetup, and at the end of it, him, making reference to her in a way that suggests that there's actually something going on between both parties. So let me see if I can play this clip for you guys.
I'm in Florida. So, Meg suing that blogger. I was going to pop up in court. Feel me? I just want to make sure everything good. I ain't see Meg walk since, the whole thing happened. I just want to make sure she's straight. I was going to pop up to the trial. She testified today, too. But after what I seen that did Ada, nigga, I said, I'm good. Yo, Ada went in for a deposition. They served that nigga with an extra subpoena, took his phone, went through his messages. Yo, Rock Nation on bad timing, man. So I was going to go into court to watch Meg testify and do the fake tears and lie, habitual. But I said, I'm good. I'm not trying to be nowhere where Rock Nation and them Secret Service people with an extra subpoena said, boy, I'm getting out of Florida.
And Tyler Perry does this thing with movies. When BET was flourishing, it was...
No, guys, there's also...
It was the stuff that was reflected.
No, guys, there's also another clip. Yes, and in this clip, he's specifically talking about Rock Nation wanting to get to Nicki and Drake. Um, let's play that clip, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
In reality, and just based off the question, because I've had real attorneys, really good attorneys, review all this shit. They say, yo, academics, let me tell you this. Rock Nation is trying to come after Nicki Minaj, Drake, trying to come after maybe gambling companies like Stake. But here's the thing. If they sue them directly, they're not going to go nowhere. They got millions, they got millions. It's gonna be a stalemate. The easiest way to build that lawsuit up at first is to use a shill. You sue Milagro Cooper, who doesn't have the, respectfully to even Milagro lawyer, she's out of her league. Respectfully to her, and I'm not disrespecting her. You sue Milagro Cooper, and you get every deposition or subpoena for a deposition in the world. Oh, you want a subpoena for academics? Sure. Even though I'm only mentioned once. You want a subpoena for Drake? Sure. Now, granted, you got to serve it. You're not going to catch Drake, but they caught me, right? You want a subpoena for Nicki Minaj? Sure. Here's the point about all of that.
No. Do I believe DJ Academics? 110%. I believe him. And if you look at what Jay-Z has been doing with Cardi B, you can literally tell that he has been trying to irritate Nicki Minaj at every single opportunity that he gets, at every single opportunity that he can. A lot of people have also said that this is the reason why Nicki Minaj has accepted Donald Trump's offer to speak at the summit, because you guys do know that Nicki was given opportunities to speak, other opportunities to speak at the summit before, and she has never accepted any of them, and she has accepted this one, right? So something is going on with Rock Nation, and I believe it's a lot more than this. I believe we're seeing Rock Nation trying to keep afloat and save an image and trying to stay alive. They have a lot of artists bringing in good money, but also at the same time, Rock Nation has been in the media a lot for a lot of distasteful things. And the Tony Busby lawsuit is one, even though we know how that turned out, and that was, you could tell that was malicious from the get-go. And I have to keep it real. You could literally tell that VMA Bandit was making up lies on Jay-Z. But then when it came to the school, the charity situation with those schools, and the many other things that we've been hearing about Rock Nation, you could tell that a lot is going on with Rock Nation and a lot of people behind the scenes. I'm seeing lawsuits since recently. I'll have to take a look into those lawsuits and talk about them in another video, but I do see lawsuits involving Rock Nation. And let's make this clear. The record labels, they're crumbling, many of them. The only ones that we haven't seen crumbling are just the ones that are in between. And oftentimes the in-between record label, they are like the foster child of the parent. Like Rock Nation and UMG, they'll have some other in-between labels. So the in-between is like their fighter label. So far we haven't seen their in-between labels in any mess or any drama so far, but something is going on. And I said to you guys that there's a lot of spiritual affairs involved in all of this as well. And a lot of lies, a lot of mind games. And I told you guys, I said it a few days ago. I said, if you're reading the case, you're just going to get a hunch. Something is wrong here. What happened right here in this time frame? What did you all gather up and talk about that you're not telling us that you all gathered together and talk about? What did you all meet and spoke about? Stuff like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just running my mouth. But I'm just saying, you guys, you have to have a discerning spirit at this point to know these things. And oftentimes when people tell you that something spiritual is up, something spiritual is up. And you may think that that person is crazy. Like someone told me, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's not true. It's just because you refuse to see that. Oh, poor Megan Thee Stallion. Poor Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, no. DJ Academics is giving you a different play to this. He's making that up too? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And we're going to hear a lot more people getting subpoenaed, and you're going to wonder, how did this person even got involved in this case? Rock Nation, they're sneaky, they're crafty, they can't be trusted. But let me tell you what is going to help Nicki through all of this. Nicki's going to always come out on top because Nicki is not involved in the Hollywood circle. She's not involved in the ritual, whatever portion of it she was involved in. God works in mysterious ways, you know. God works in mysterious ways. Do you know how sometimes something is taken from someone? Do you see all those awards that she never got? You guys are going to be happy she didn't get them. Like no more than ever, she's going to even be happy she didn't get those awards. Trust and believe. God got Nicki, and if Nicki should step a foot further into prayer and connecting deeper with God, she's always God-centric, always, always. She's one of those celebrities and Kanye West that we can say they're falling off the rails a few times, but always God-centric, right? Not perfect by no shape, form, or definition, but always, always God-centric, always. But let's see what else reveals itself to us, because we're just going to have to wait and see what else reveals itself to us. But I told you guys that there were many things to come. I told you guys there was much more to come. And when the peak of it, when it gets to the bump, which is the peak, they're going to do 101 distractions pushing us that way. They're going to come with some distraction games. Learn how to multitask. As one of my favorite subscriber would say, oh, Star, we're good at multitasking over here. We're going to see it all. Learn how to multitask and you'll see it all. Don't allow them to distract you. And you learn these things to see how they're going to come with stuff like Mark of the Beast, because they're going to use the same people to implement the Mark of the Beast, the same set of people that they use consistently to play mind games with us. There's going to be a powerful, influential pastor high up in the rankings that they're going to use to convince people, a powerful, influential artist high up in the ranks. So remember, Candace Owens told us that anyone you see getting attacked by the media a lot, remember they tried to convince us that Nicki was crazy? And then, after Jamaica got hit with a Category 5 hurricane, how the Breakfast Club came for Nicki Minaj, instead of the Breakfast Club using their platform telling people to help Jamaica, they started attacking Nicki. You know that when someone does something good like that to help a nation, and then you attack them, you know that they're gonna have to give an account for that. Watch and see. No. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, watch and see what happens to those people who engage in the orchestration of trying to attack Nicki after she did such an amazing job to give to a group of people. Watch and see what's going to happen to those people who joined in on that discussion that following morning after Nicki gave donation. Listen, guys, spirituality, it's a real thing. And if you do good, if you do bad, you're going to be rewarded. If you do good, if you do bad, you're going to be rewarded to your portion. So if Nicki did something good for the people of Jamaica and all her intentions were good, and it's good because she's always been given to Jamaica. Always, and not just Jamaica. She helps everyone across the board. And then the Breakfast Club came at her after they tried to convince us she was crazy. She was schizophrenic. And Sloan Bella came out and said, don't believe it. That's how the industry works. And when they realized that Nicki did something to elevate the energy, which was given to Jamaica, she elevated the energy around her. So the vibration was lifted. The evil people, they knew that the energy around her was elevated the moment she gifted to Jamaica, because that is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to give and give selflessly, right? They started attacking her. But the people who are good, who are mentally there, who are completely conscious, they haven't given to Haiti, they haven't given to Jamaica, they haven't given to Cuba, they haven't given to the Philippines, and they will never. But they'll use every opportunity to tear down who is doing the Lord's work. That's what they'll do. And this is why I don't attack Cardi B. I don't blame her for anything, because I can see the game in all of this. And when Kanye says someone is a plant, you trust and believe Kanye was right. I believe Kanye West about that. Not everything, but about that. Because ain't no way Lola Brooks can rap better than you and don't have a better career than you. Like, make it make sense, right? That's just saying. But anywho, guys, that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what's your take, and we're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.